University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Charlotte 49ers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Powell. The 49ers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will come out first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Back to throw, it's Sims. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Reese. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the grab. It's Reese. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Knight. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Lobos want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls it in. It's Jennings. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
A strike downfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Quarterback keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking to get it in. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. They'll run it. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see, Jesse, where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Smalls. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Pressure coming. Quick strike complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the 49ers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's hooked.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The 49ers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Doesn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Knight. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The 49ers line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Running the option, it's Sims. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Lobos are in the hurry-up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sims. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 16 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leads it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. The give on the option. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Lobos want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Knight. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. To throw, it's Sims. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Under fire. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Knight. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes, it just never developed. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
And the Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man out of the backfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half, being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The 49ers will punt this one away.